So, anyways, I'm back. This is definitely going to be a different video than I would typically do, because I said earlier in a couple of my videos this year that I will be doing sort of a year in review video, so sort of going through all of 2020 and all of 2021, and so sort of a bit of a wrap up, I guess, for the last 2 years, to sort of talk about why there really hasn't been much content, which I do apologize. Obviously, that's on me, and I'll explain why. So let's start with 2020. So, as you guys know, I was in college up until recently. I've just graduated, so I don't have to worry about college anymore. But 2020 was not a great year for a couple of reasons. One was obviously the health situation. Sort of forced everyone online, including myself. Like, literally, like, pretty much right up until it started. Like, I was still on site, meaning I was still on campus. And I think it was like a couple days before they actually, this whole thing started, I was still on campus. And once we knew, we pretty much, everyone went online. Which typically would have been fine. Couple weeks, let it run its course, we're done. No, it's still going on. So basically what happened for me personally, we ended up actually moving during all of this, meaning, so we had a place in Toronto where I used to live, and we ended up cutting our rent, basically, agreement, basically ending the rental period, so then we could move to the cottage, which is what you see behind me. I'm actually in my bedroom, hence why you can see the bed and everything behind me. So I've been pretty much working out of my bedroom for the last 2 years, and the real reason why there wasn't much content last year was because of the move. I was moving pretty much week in, week out for months. Like, so literally every Friday at probably 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, jump in the car, head down to Toronto for the day, well, actually for the weekend, pack up as much as we could, and brought back up to college on Sunday. And trying to do college with YouTube and that on top was very, very difficult, and that was the main reason why there wasn't a lot of content last year, was because of the whole move and everything like that. So yeah, so that was sort of the situation last year, was the move, and some of my courses weren't easy. Some of them definitely took a little bit longer to work through and all that. Meaning that I just had to put more time into them, basically. And by the time I finished doing all of it, it's like 11 o'clock, midnight. I don't really want to sit down day in, day out and start recording at like midnight, 1 a.m. as I'm doing now. Excuse me. It's literally 10 to 12 right now as of recording. So, yeah. So, with the move and everything, unfortunately, videos took a bit of a backseat, unfortunately. But everything's fine. Back up and running now in terms of content and everything. I should be really returning to full content on Tuesday, actually. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday is my full day back, first full day back. It would have been Monday, but unfortunately I have an appointment that day. So unfortunately that's a full day appointment. So yeah, so I'll be back first thing on the 4th. Not what I wanted, but just how schedules worked out. And obviously this year, doing a lot more, well, did a lot of college this year, pretty much from January till early December, actually. Pretty much like 4 or 5 months. Actually, no, closer to 6 months, actually. Like, few breaks, obviously, through the year that college gave us, obviously, reading week and stuff like that. And then, obviously, the standard holidays and all that. But, really, they weren't long enough and everything. So, I took some time away just to sort of figure out, do I even want to continue doing content, because I used to be able to do somewhat daily content for you guys for the channel back here about 2 years ago, but with me already living at my cottage, I can't because of the type of network I have out here. It's pretty much like the same way that you get internet on your phone. Think of it that way. Like, it's pretty much that exact same way, and it's hard to do college and upload videos and even live stream. So that's why I don't really live stream that often, and when I do, it's pretty short, probably around an hour or less. Because I have to be able to keep my usage down if I want to do, like, for example, if I want to download a big game or a big update like I recently did for Modern Warfare. So yeah, so I have to deal with all that as well. And you might be thinking, oh, why don't you just get better internet? It's not that simple. There's not many providers out where I live. Obviously, it's going to get better. It's just going to take time. It's going to take time and everything, but it is what it is. Like, at least I can still do content. Like, that was one of my... wasn't my main concern. Like, if I could run the channel from here, fantastic. But it's obviously been slow. It's not really been as productive as I would like it to be, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, this is just an elastic that I'm fiddling with. So this year, in terms of content, wasn't really, again, great because I was pretty much in college since January. So when I did have those days off and stuff like that, like those holidays, I shouldn't really say days off, I took advantage of them. I recorded as long as I could, got some content out and stuff like that. But my main priority was finishing up college, because this 1 year program took like 2 years, and which was annoying. Part of it was me, and part of it was college, I would say, like themselves, like how they ran the program for some of it. Obviously, I'm not mentioning the college or the program, but I am done, meaning I've graduated and I can actually now, going into the new year, I can actually focus on the channel and getting other stuff done that I would like to do. So, for example, read a lot more books, and stuff like that. And you might be wondering, is there anything now that you're going to be changing with the setup? Not really. Obviously, the main one would be replace the webcam, but that's not really ideal at this point. The main one is replace the headphones, because as you can see on the inside here, completely worn away. Same with the headband. So yeah, these headphones actually predate the channel by at least a year, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, probably at least a year and a half, I would say. And they've been great headphones, and so I am looking at replacing them probably within the next couple months. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay with Razer, which these are the original Razer Krakens, or if I'm going to Astros or something else actually. So it's all research at this point. So yeah, there will be a little bit more content from me this year, but also I will be looking for a job as well, so I can actually put everything I've learned over the last couple years to good use, and not just sit around and play video games all day, as I would like to do. But what does that mean for the channel? If I do end up getting a job, it means a lot less content, unless I have to be in the office. And then, meaning, what does that mean then? It means I would have to move from the cottage to somewhere that's close-ish to work. And then from there, still do content. Not obviously from work, but when I get back after work and stuff, which means a lot more live streams and stuff like that, if I do end up going that route. But really, at this point, it all really comes down to sort of trying to figure out job and all that sort of stuff now. But does that mean I'm quitting YouTube? No, I would never do it. Like, for me, it's fun. Like, yeah, there's been times where I've thought about quitting and stuff like that, but I've ran it for 5 years now, just over, going into 6 years this year, or this coming year. We'll see what happens. I finally got a new PC recently, about 5 days ago. Almost 5 days ago. Yeah, about 5 days ago now, actually. So I can start doing content again, And because basically what happened was I was missing one cable for another monitor, which actually, as of recording this, actually arrived a few hours ago. So everything's all hooked up, everything's running, I can start doing content again. So yeah, so you never know, maybe a bonus video tomorrow, besides this one. So that's pretty much what has happened. Like, it's pretty much been because of moving from the city to the cottage last year, and also college a lot last year, and most of this year, actually. And I do apologize, obviously, for the lack of content and everything. But now things will get better. Trust me, things will get better in terms of how much content I can do and stuff like that, because I can focus pretty much a lot more of my time on it than I have in the past. And try to produce as good content as I can. So what does that mean about the future? I have no idea. Basically, take it one day at a time, and if something comes up that's pretty darn good, I'll take it. Well, at least look into it, and go from there. And if I can upgrade some hardware along the way, I'll do it. Because, for example, I want to replace the webcam. I want to replace my headphones. I want to buy a Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, there's a lot of things I would love to do. But for me to do it, obviously, I need to have a job. And for me to have a job, I needed to get through college. So, which I'm now done, like I've said. So, I know it's been painful for the last couple years, year and a bit, I guess, almost 2 years with not much content, and I do apologize. I am getting videos back up and running. I do have to transfer a lot of material. Still looking at about another, like, over 4 terabytes or something, 3.5, 4 terabytes, more data from other drives, and all that sort of stuff. But once I get videos back on the system, I will try to get them up as quick as I can for you guys. But again, I do apologize for the lack of content from this year and obviously last year. And it's not something that I wanted to do. It was just something I had to do. It was just water is what I was just drinking, for those wondering. So yeah, so what would the upload schedule be for next year? I have no idea. Basically, like I said, I'm just going to take it a day at a time, a week at a time. But yeah, no idea basically. And I never really had a schedule since the start of the whole health situation, because I didn't even know I could even run the channel from here. Like, I knew I could record and everything from here because it's all local storage and stuff like that, but I didn't know if I would be able to upload. That was sort of my biggest worry, I guess, because I've been running the channel for so long at that point, like almost 5 years. Last year was, well, actually this year was 5 years. And it's just very, very surprising to see sort of the changes in quality of the videos and stuff from the hardware side of things that I've been able to do and everything like that. And yeah, so I can't obviously wait for the future for this channel. I have some stuff potentially planned. I have to get some stuff planned and stuff like that and everything. So you never know what could happen. So, anyways, till next time. Stay safe and have a very happy New Year.